And we're back, everyone. Sorry about that hiccup in the early break, but we had just left Thistle jumping overboard. No, okay.
It's fine. They comply.
Yeah. Thistle and Gale were having a deep conversation while Altus was shouting random words in Thistle's head and hoping to deceive them. As you were all discussing this, Thistle.
The character icons are not in the right spot.
Nope, everyone's playing the character they're next to now. Boba, you're now in charge of Ortis. Go have fun.
I'm Ortis! Fireball!
Thank you very much. I should have checked that before I just assumed I went with it. Last but not least,
I only checked because I know we've had issues where we came from
yeah,
technical breaks and came back and suddenly no one had audio.
Yep, we're good. All right. So as you guys are having your conversation, Thistle, you feel something wet rubbing on the top of your head. And what smells like seawater dripping down your forehead.
Is this normal? Is it raining?
Yes, Gale and Orders, you saw Pickles run up with the mop after the seawater and go. You glance back and you see Pickles running away with a mop.
Oh, this is how Pickles says they like you, like like they accept you in the tribe. It's a ritual thing that
clean me.
Something like that. Yes, some like religious thing. I don't know. Tried to explain it to me, but honestly, I wasn't really listening.
Do you have a towel? I could.
Probably somewhere. Yes.
You feel something wiggling in your hair.
I'm gonna reach up and like feel for it.
You feel something slimy that's wiggling.
Can I grab it and just
slaps
throw
your
it?
hand.
Like ah!
You grab and throw a small fish.
What is this? I mean, I know it's a fish.
What kind of
Yeah,
fish
why
is
is
it?
it
Is
on
it
my-
like really small or like?
Yeah, it's little.
Okay. Normally, I would say keep it and we can eat it for dinner, but this is just a baby. I was just
Why
That's fish.
Why is one of your babies on my head?
throw it.
Oh yeah, there we go. It's a shrimp. Just
Let's throw it overboard.
Oh,
Okay,
it's the
first of
shrimp.
all, I am not fish, bird. And second of all,
I didn't mean you as in
that
literally.
you said why you're one of my babies on your head. I have never had
Like
babies
one of
before.
your ships. Congratulations on not having babies.
Are
I
you
don't
okay with eating eggs tomorrow for breakfast? Because we have chicken eggs. If it offends you, maybe it's one of your brothers.
You are
See how it sounds?
a witty one.
I'm just saying.
Look. Why is you're in command of the ship? Are you what is that? Look. I think we have a similar goal. And let's just finish it and be on our way.
Yes, a similar mission. We are on the same mission. You said that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, okay. Is there some do you have some quarters I could go I don't know, quarter in? I don't know. A lot has happened today.
Yes, if you go downstairs, there's someone down there you could ask for. I believe his name was Ryan. They had special room for him. That you can have his room. He is no longer with
Well, I
us.
could borrow Chestnut's room. I mean, you might as well not waste the space, right?
No, you can take Ryan's room.
Well, could you show me where all the rooms are? And maybe we could find some clues.
Maybe ask Orthus or Pickles. I am busy. I am trying to right ship. I cannot just leave. We have mission, remember?
Yeah, you literally just had someone else driving this boat, and you said you're only kind of the captain.
Well, I am officially more than kind of the captain now. I am the one driving the boat.
Okay, and I'm gonna walk over to Ortis.
She's like barely moving the.
You guys also hear in your heads simultaneously. Technically, I'm driving the boat.
Did you hear that? I since I stepped on this boat, there have been people in my head left and right.
I hear nothing.
Everyone who's not Thistle, this is Flapjack, the helmsman.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear nothing. What you're hearing? You're hearing voices now?
I mean,
Maybe you
you're
should go
hearing
talk to-
voices now.
You know,
No,
if
I
you're
hear
hearing
nothing.
voices, I'd be more than happy to help and see if there's any type of magical affliction. Says the man in white.
Was that the boat or the rabbit?
The rabbit right over there.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you, my fellow man.
Do I need to get another rug?
That is a weird way to phrase that. Maybe.
Another rug. I heard that.
Thistle.
Heard what? No,
It's
Vansel.
yeah, Vansel, you're a rabbit.
Your powers of perception are very astute.
Hey, everyone around here keeps talking about a chestnut and a squall. What do you know about them?
I know the squackles lays
Yeah,
eggs.
disgust. Idiot. And she's under her breath.
Could you, I think we might have a common, connection there.
A common connection, really.
Yeah, but I don't know yet.
Have you lost
How'd you?
the thing that's most important to you, only to have everyone else just move on as if it's not a big deal, and basically be told to focus on the new mission, have you? Fascinating.
How did you know? I mean, I have everything I need.
I will show them to Ryan's space. I
Yeah,
happened to
speaking
check
of
it earlier.
Ryan-
It's empty now.
It's empty now. Where did Ryan go?
Oh, he's one of the ones that died and no one cared. This way. He
I'm sure
turns and starts walking down the deck.
I'm sure Chestnut cared. Not that I know Chestnut. Could you point out every room to me while on our way down?
No.
Okay, well, good chat.
How's your sense of time?
Can I get the
Creepy stalker vibes here.
Sorry, Kit, you were asking?
I'm gonna get wave the mop in between them. Be like,
Don't let him touch you. That was dirty.
Excuse me?
Look at
Dirt.
so gross.
Dirty? I'm dirty?
My clothes stay clean, Pickles, but thank you very much.
Oh, wait, what? Wait,
I know.
Pickles, is it? I'll have you know I am not dirty. I use this body
helped
spray
you.
constantly.
Jesus Christ.
kind of nudge them away from pristine white Vansel with the mop.
I thought it was a ritual, not a cleaning. I'm not dirty, see? And I'm going to rub my hand on Vansel's sleeve. All right. Can you please show me my room? I really need a second to
Certainly.
regroup.
So you don't bathe, you just spray yourself with... Is that why you smell metallic
No,
and cloying?
Stinky
Look.
man.
I think you guys misunderstand how fairies. We're very clean. I've been on the road for a long time.
All the fairies I know bathe.
Yeah.
Yes, they have a small porcelain bathing units that they put out and just put a little bit of water out and
I just bathed at the casino. I always smell good because of my sprays. It's what? Just show me to my room.
This way? How's your sense of time? Do you find yourself very punctual?
Incredibly.
Fascinating.
I mean, I did go. There was this big block of time in my life that's totally missing.
Also fascinating.
We don't really talk about that.
When did that
I
happen?
had my whole village a year ago, give or take. Actually, I
So
don't
you
know.
lost an entire year of time a year ago.
I don't know if it was a whole year. I was gone. We were all gone, except
Fascinating.
for...
Very fascinating.
How was your punctuality, Rabbit?
I've only ever been late once. And continues to lead you down. We will cut back to you two in just a moment. Any of the three of you do anything particular on deck?
I want to deceive Thistle one more time.
Okay.
I'm just pretty much gonna do a different voice this time. I'm gonna use Squall's voice, and I'm gonna just say, "This is Squall. You must contact me. You must save me."
Roll deception. There's a horrible Russian accent.
10.
What's your passive insight? We'll see if it even matters to roll.
16.
Yeah, your strange voice says all this to you.
Is it something on the ship? Hey, Vansel.
Yes.
Is it? Does this ship talk?
No.
You seem really knowledgeable and
doesn't
put
talk.
together. No, since I got on your boat, I have been hearing things.
The voices of the things you failed, telling you to hurry up, fix the problem, and make it better.
I mean, not in so many words.
Why do you want to find Chestnut?
I don't think I know Chestnut.
All right. Guess you don't want any help doing it then. The rune is right over
I
here,
heard-
and
No, Yep, thank you.
opens the door to a
Hallway.
closet. Pickles comes by
This
with a
is
mop.
This is Ryan's room?
It is. Was. He's passed.
Do we need to help Ryan come back?
We always want to help the people that we care about.
I feel like the Chestnut would have allowed this.
Why do you wish to find this Chestnut that you don't know?
Well, good night. And I'm gonna get in my closet and close the door.
All right. Pickles, you see Vance will pull out a silver cord and lay it across the doorway. You are an excellent assistance today, Pixels. Thank you very much. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. The other ship pulls the gangplank back. Slowly starts to sail away.
Yes.
Flapjack says to you, Gale, I didn't hear all of it, but we're headed back to the city we left.
Yes.
All right.
You know, we do have those people hunting us, but technically they're hunting my brother, and he is not here, so...
Are we taking the slow way back like we got out here, or do you want me to take us direct?
Yeah, we should probably go directly.
Fair.
We don't have lots of time.
All of you are used to this except for Thistle. Roll a Constitution save.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, alright. You don't have any ill effects, but you feel your stomach lurch. As despite the fact that you're sitting still, you suddenly feel yourself going straight up.
Oh, I'm gonna come out of my closet.
Good. First step is to come out of the closet. You come back
But
out.
also, yes.
Pickles is just mopping.
Hey, Pickles. Uh, you're a nice guy, person, thing, creature. What was that?
Going up.
Going up where in a boat? We're going up where?
This
And I
guy.
can fly. That's up. Oh, okay. Is everything okay? This is normal?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. And I'm going to go back in my closet and close the door.
You hear like on the handle that you just touched.
A moment later, Vansel comes walking down. What did they try to do?
You want to know why the ship goes to the sky? And they touched everything again.
Would you like my help?
I got it.
All right. Well, I'm going back to my research. Anyone who doesn't understand these vessels would be very out of depth, and I understand that, but, if only they had connection to one of the party, I'd be more than happy to explain. If they were friends with Chestnut or Squall or that sandwich creature.
Do I hear this?
Yes. If anything, Pickles is probably like, why are you talking so loud? Turns and walks back up.
Yep, I heard you. Bye.
Can I kind of wait until, I'm listening to hear if Pickles is still out there? Does Pickles ever leave, maybe?
Pickles walks down the hallway thing.
I am going to try and sneak out and around to around Pickles and go to Vansel.
Okay. You sneak out, roll stealth versus Pickles is... Pickles, are you actively paying attention or are you just in the area because you were cleaning? Okay, what's your passive perception?
15.
I rolled a 15.
All right. You stink past Pickles, who's paying no attention because they're busy.
Yes, you stink past.
You walk around the corner to see a figure in white leaning against a wall. Going somewhere.
Is there somewhere we can talk that's maybe a little more private? So I glance at Pickles.
Yeah, do I hear them talking?
Yeah.
Probably let out a screech as I notice the floor is getting dirty again.
Pickles is confident. There's nothing that you can say to me that you can't say in front of Pickles, but I understand. This way. Looks at his pocket watch as he walks.
Okay, look, I'll be straight with you. I know it's going to come as a surprise.
Came out the closet and everything.
As I stand up a little straighter. Yes, my voice goes an octave lower. I know it's going to be a surprise, but I knew Chestnut.
Gasp.
She's the savior of my village. We all know Chestnut. She saved us all and was kidnapped by a bunch of dirty squawks and
Dirty squats.
And that other one the one from all the tales and the Reaper. They've been holding her hostage. I'm just here to save her.
They had done no such
I know.
thing.
I know she's missed me. I mean, you don't tell them. I'm trying to keep it low. I think that one is. I think my research might have been wrong, and Squawk is a girl, but and I'm looking for a king of frogs, Orlin, or Orus.
Ortis, yes.
Ortis. Yeah. Do you also very violent, kidnapped Chestnut, took her against our will, destroyed our village.
Why do you think this?
Well, that's what we all know. I mean, when we were brought back by that cat, they were jovial, but kind of aloof, and they talked really weird. I think we didn't understand all that they were saying, but they definitely told us that Chestnut's why we're back, and she needs help, and I'm here.
Well, I suppose we will definitely make sure to help you save Chestnut. After all, it's important not to lose the people we care about. Were you and she close?
I mean, we were in love. She talked about me all the time, right?
There was always something holding her back. Almost in her relationship.
It had to have been me.
She almost started a relationship with Twig, but she was kept holding back for some reason.
It was me. It had to have been me. At one time, we had this great moment where she touched my arm, and I knew that really meant something to her. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I gotta save her, and if I have to kill every last one of her kidnappers, I will.
I know how you feel. I remember the first time Nyx touched my arm. I'll help you. But first,
Nyx.
Everyone on this vessel needs to make sure they are properly attuned to it. Otherwise, the gravity doesn't always function correctly. So, I will just need, and he pulls out a small pin, one drop of your blood.
That feels...
If you don't trust a friend of Chestnut's, I suppose that's all right.
How do I know you were a friend of Chestnut's and not one of the people that took her and drug her here after she saved us?
Yes, and how did she save you?
Well, she found us that cat. She gave us
carried your souls carefully, safely.
She knew I was there.
After she saved Isabilna.
She knew I was there. She's coming back for me. She's coming
face
back for me.
down. Unimaginable turmoil.
That you put her in.
No. She saved me from a cage.
Are you... Oh my goodness. I'm going to take out my notebook and flip through it. The naked one?
Oh dear God. No, as you can see, I'm fully clothed.
Okay. Scratches it off. Look. All I know is I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Take my blood. Just take it. I gotta get to her.
Excellent. Don't worry, the attunement won't take but a moment. Gravity is very similarly linked to time. Just do me a favor. Could you tell me what the timepiece says over there on the counter?
7:32.
Excellent. Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
That's an 18.
Okay. Meanwhile, back on the boat, Pickles, you're mopping and cleaning. Or to scale.
If it was magical, she gets advantage because of her weapon. Sorry, he gets advantage because his weapon.
Thank you for reminding me about the weapon that, I absolutely looked at on the character sheet I saw. I'm giving you a hard time.
I don't know how to send it.
It's okay, I'm giving you a hard time. Ordis and Gale, what are you guys up to as the ship is now sailing through the sky?
Well, Gale's done faking like she's driving the ship because clearly she wasn't. And it was more of an excuse to not have to talk to anybody. she's gonna just head back down to her room. And just tell the Flump, what was the Flump's name again?
Flapjack.
Flapjack, that's right. I don't know how I forgot that. Just tell the
How could you
Flapjack.
forget poor Flapjack?
I know, right? I am going to go lay down. It's been stressful last hour. Just let me know when we're getting close. And I will come back out and, whatever you think.
Oh, you mean the other game? I was having this moment where I'm like, wait, there's a fairy dragon on the ship? What's it doing? Where is it?
Ordis is going to go back to his room as well.
Okay. Time passes. Thistle, everything's fine. I'm sure we'll see Chestnut soon. In my experience, she is not the type to go down and disappear. Alright, you're now the silent type. Enjoy your stay on the ship. We will make good time, I believe. You're the only one in the room, Thistle.
I thought I missed everything. I thought we were still on top of the boat. They were without me. It's not important. Yes. Yep. Yep.
It's going to take about a day, because you're only about a day out. So it'll take even less than that to get back. Is anyone doing anything in particular as you're hurtling through the sky?
Can I search out
Lol.
Chestnut's room?
I mean, you can start looking around. The various personal rooms are locked.
Yes. Oh. Why would she wouldn't lock her room?
No, but a certain good-natured crewmate who is suspicious of you and trying to control the ship's hygiene and behavior may very well have gone by and locked everything. So you say this and they're in the mess hall and they just look up at you from whatever they're eating. What?
Then no, I'm not doing anything. I'm just being sad.
All right.
Pickles notes the sadness. Pickles does not care. Pickles follows Stinky Man around.
All right. About 7 hours pass in total. So with the time you stopped at the casino, it does take about a full day. But you guys find yourself as the sun rises, sitting a safe distance back from the mostly familiar city of Zebrek. Sun slowly coasting across the walls, lighting it up. The keep, which you assume to be the Brimstone Hold, off to one side. Let me go ahead and toss a map into the chat. Copy. Don't send it only to Chestnut.
But I sent you a character sheet, and that's why I missed the second half of that conversation.
While we were getting into viewing distance, Gail's gonna cast Fog Cloud and kind of just stand near the front of the ship to keep the cloud. So it's a 20-foot radius, so 40 feet in diameter.
Okay. I'm just kind of making it look like a cloud.
Yeah, to kind of try to obscure
Yeah, no problem.
the ship. Since I am a fish person, I can do that.
All right. You guys approach. You see the city beginning to go about its day. See the baker with his bread like always.
The same old bread and rolls too soon.
No singing.
What do you guys do? You don't see any signs of a conflict, but you do see scorch marks and burns along the keep.
I'm gonna look for anything that seemed familiar to what she saw in the globe. Like, is any of this looking familiar?
Not specifically, but the globe only showed the exterior of the fort, so like the top half of the map, and then it showed very, very close-ups of Squall and
posted the map.
Chestnut fighting. So I mean, it could be stonework. You did recognize stonework behind their heads in the images. It could be what the interior looks like.
So map here.
Did it not load?
No, it did.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
I was gonna
pulling
say,
it up.
like, did I somehow not
Yeah.
click on it?
Okay, so where did we fly into?
You're still a ways away, but you can see the whole top part of the map, the top half of the
Okay.
map. That's basically the exterior.
Okay. All right. Can you get this close enough that maybe we could land and get out of ship?
Man, I
Flip
can get you
check.
as close as you want. How close is too close?
Well, yeah. This is a good question. I will let you be the judge of that.
I do ask this from time to time.
We need to get to city. We need to get to this
Well,
hold.
the ship starts moving closer, staying like angled behind your cloud. It comes to a stop as you see something very big flying from another direction. Roll me a d20.
$16. 16?
16.
Nope, that's an 18.
Oh, that's even better.
It's 18.
Thankfully, comes in at the proper angle to continue the same cloud blocking, but you see and hear as you see a red-scaled creature, not quite the size of the ship, come soaring down and land on that part of the map that says Dragon Patrols.
See that upper platform patrolled by dragon. And we hit dragon. So maybe not that direction.
Are we looking for a place to park our ship pretty much?
Yeah, we're just looking for a safe place to. You're not necessarily the best liked. My brother made stupid decisions as most he usually does, and without thinking of consequences for the rest of us. Perhaps we just go to dock. We dock ship. We get out of ship. We look for.
I mean, we could
signs.
we could just blend in. I mean, it's just a city, so we could just dock and enter the city like normal. We don't
Yeah, we can
have to
certainly try.
make it a fight, do we? We just walk in?
I never said anything about fighting.
It was in the, yeah. Well, I think we should just go. I mean, what does your ship usually do? You a merchant? Or you just like fly around having adventures?
Sure.
That didn't answer anything. I mean, we could fabricate a story. Maybe we're traitors. We could talk our way through.
Well, sounds like this man has a plan. Just land the docks. We will blend, how you say, blend in, and tell stories.
I mean,
when we get there.
That's not. I mean,
Excellent
we could. It is a good plan. I mean, what do you usually transport with your ship? Anyone know about this city? They have a history, or they have a trade port, or
Don't
they
really know much
export
about the
something?
city. I do not
Does
know.
anyone have a book?
Nope.
Or
Don't know much about history.
Don't know much about technology either, to be honest with you. Or biology, to be fair. Yes, let's just you heard the men, Flapjack. Let's just
dock.
land.
I can handle this.
Dock. Yeah.
I've made
just
it
go.
this far.
Sure.
All right. Just go to the docks.
Sure. That's what he wants to do.
All right. The ship just starts heading down to the docks there inside the little perimeter of the walls.
But through legal means, like however we would legally dock here, like as visitors or tradesmen.
So, do you not want me to go to the dock, strange new person that I don't know?
I do. I want you to do it lawfully.
Oh, okay.
Don't cause a scene.
What exactly are you worried about here? Because I'm going to fly the ship down, and I don't know why you think that's a scene.
Look, I haven't spent very long with you guys. I'm just...
A very large dragon just landed. I don't think I'm out of the ordinary.
Right. Okay.
If you want me to do something else, tell me.
No. I'm so sorry. Carry on. I'm going to just step back.
I'm just making sure I'm doing what you guys want. All right. The ship goes sailing at a straight line diagonally down. At which point, all three of those ballistas kind of start ratcheting up. And the dragon turns and looks. As the ship comes down and settles into the water again, the dragon turns and you see at least a full squad, 20 odd humans come rushing out. They're all in matching uniforms that Gale wasn't at the wedding, actually. Ortis would recognize.
Pretty sure this is what normally happens when people dock ships.
Definitely. We can...
You said you'd handle it, though. I'm excited
I
to
got
see how
this.
you handle the situation. You got this.
Each of the 20 has some strange long metal pole, it looks like, with a wooden bit at the end.
I'm going to walk off the
holding.
ship. Ahoy!
As soon as you start walking up the ship, off the ship, one of them just brings the rod down and aims it at you like a spear. Stay where you are, creature.
Creature? Are you... Oh, no. That's pickles. They're nice. They mop a lot.
The commander will be here in a moment. Stay where you are.
Perfect. I truly would love to speak to someone in authority here. As a man of authority myself, I like to get down to business.
A few moments later, another man in a similar uniform with some type of rank insignia that you don't really recognize, but you can kind of recognize as different from the others, comes strolling out. This is an unscheduled magical device arriving. Who's in charge?
I am not, but I speak for the ship today.
Is your ship
I
sentient?
point to the ferry.
I don't believe so.
Then you don't speak for the ship. Whom do you speak for if you are not the commander? Your crew seems to indicate you are in a leadership position.
Thank you. I'm the one to speak to about ship.
This Pickles is fighting with Thistle here.
Gale's just sitting back watching all of this.
Very well, you have brought in an unsanctioned magical device. Do you have the proper permits?
We do not yet, but I did not know where to get them, so I thought we would just come and ask.
You're here to cooperate with the new mandates.
Correct. We are just lowly travelers. We're seeing the world together. Like a family of sorts. I like shove Pickles. How close is Pickles to me?
I have no idea. How close are you, Pickles?
Because I will push you into my closet. I'm just...
Pickles is apparently in distress with the random animal. Oh, please.
Oh, wow, you just yeeted a cat. Wow.
They land
Probably
on their
like
feet. It's fine.
two arms length away. There's a bed right there.
There is
Okay,
there is a bed behind them.
I just kind of take my arm like you do to your kid, like to Pickles. We're here to see your grand land. We heard it's majestic and wonderful.
Meh, I've seen better.
Pickles.
The lord of this keep is in attendance at the moment. If you are truly here to do the right thing and obey the new commandments, you will come meet with him while the rest of your ship stays still and prepares for the process to surrender. You may take up to 4 individuals with you as a retinue.
How about 5?
4.
Wait, 4 plus me.
Yes, that is how math works.
Math is different where I'm from.
You shall have to explain this new math if the Lord is willing.
I would love to give it to your lord. Explain it to your lord.
Yeah, I came out of closet and everything.
I am on a spiritual and emotional journey.
To find the chestnuts.
Chestnuts. Yes, my top crew, come. I'm going to wave to Vansel and Ortis and Gale and Pickles.
Orders isn't paying attention.
I don't want to go
Someone
there.
can-
Who wants to obey rules?
It's for Chestnut and Squawk. All.
Have female squawk. Chestnut never invited me to the summer party. Don't care.
Okay, well, it's for female Squawk. Oh,
Gale's gonna walk
Squall.
up to the 2 and pat Thistle on the head and be like, "You did excellent job, Thickle." And then she's just gonna walk up a little bit and
You would be the real captain, I presume.
I am today.
Very
Well,
well.
actually, in the yesterday too.
You and your retinue will follow Lieutenant Sebastian to the Lord's quarters. Lieutenant, I will leave them in your hands. Now the soldier steps forward, hands his rifle to someone else, walks up very stiff.
Do you know a song called Under the Sea?
We are waiting for you, Sebastian.
Where's the rest of your retinue? I see only you.
Could someone go get Ortis?
3. And
I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go. Is Ortis up on the deck, or are they just chilling in their room?
I assume they were on deck. Up to them. Just the way you
Yeah.
said you weren't paying attention, I assumed you were.
I'm just gonna kind of grab him. It's time.
Whereas the fairy grabs you.
Like by the
He recently
arm.
came out of the closet too. Run!
The new fairy masculinely comes out of the closet and grabs your arm, Otis.
Look, we don't judge, okay? Have you seen Ortis?
It might benefit Ortis. He can loosen up.
I'm just gonna nudge him a little and be like,
Oh, okay.
sorry, I didn't mute.
That was in character,
Now
Otis.
you were shoving.
They
You're
walk
shoving.
up, they nudge you a little bit, then in your face.
Sorry, the cat was trying to eat my castle. I've been blaming the wrong cat this whole time. I feel bad. Okay, sorry.
Now we know
It's
why she
Tom.
ran away.
That was not the one that ran away. She would never come back if she ran away. We'd never see her again. Ortis, it's time. We have to go save them.
Who are you?
Who are?
Ortis
I'm
is
just
calling.
gonna drop, just bow my head and walk off. I give up. I figured we'd talked, maybe as we sailed. I don't know.
As this was walking away, do I see Gale?
Yes, you see Gale and Vansel and Pickles. And Thistle's walking towards them. And they are talking to some type of military official.
I'll look at Gale and I assume I recognize like the uniforms and stuff.
Yep. These were the people that were at that wedding. Had some type of weird anti-magic. Put out wanted posters on all your guys' head, which is why you left town in the first place.
I'm gonna
None of our heads.
Ortis.
Yeah, just Ortis.
I'm gonna
was
attempt to
Ortis
use-
there? Or was it Ortis? And we had gotten Ortis out of the bubble.
Ortis was at the wedding.
Oops, whoops. Good luck, Ortis.
I'm gonna attempt to use message and try to like say testing to Gale just to see if it goes through.
Yeah. Gale, you hear testing come through.
Passing? Or what?
I didn't realize that this was the same exact location that we would be going. So
Yeah, you better
I
want to
want
put on
to hear.
disguise. Yeah.
yeah.
Or maybe you have some magic or spell that you could disguise yourself. If not, I'll bet you if you look in my brother's room, there's probably many disguise kits. He has fascination with fashion and, all sorts of things.
I'm gonna rush over to Squall's room and try to find like whatever I can to pretty
There'd
much
be a
cover
disguise
up.
kit.
Yeah,
I mean,
find a disguise
he
kit.
was proficient in
And you find
disguise.
a full,
kit, so.
full makeup
Yeah.
kit with a few wigs and
Congratulations, you now have clown makeup on.
lol. Ronald McDonald. I'll use the disguise kit and then walk slowly towards. Oh gosh. And walk slowly towards where Gale is.
roll disguise.
Huh?
Do you have proficiency in disguise kit?
I do not.
All right, so roll d20 plus either your dexterity or your, I'd say, intelligence.
Dex it is.
Either steady hand or I can tell this is not looking right or looking the way I want it to and adjust.
Okay. I'm rolling Dex. No. 2 + 4 is 6.
All right, you come out. You guys see Ortis come back onto the deck. He looks like essentially not that bad, but essentially someone who's put on makeup for the first time. It knows what the things are supposed to do, but not really how to use it. So it's not blended. The eyeshadow's way overdone. They've got contrast lines that are just standing at attention on the nose, and they're uneven. They do not blend. Lieutenant Sebastian looks at him. This way.
Don't mind him. He's just he has problems with the head, and
he's part of your command staff.
he is today.
The things they tell us about you people are true, it seems.
What do you mean by you people?
Abnormal ones, creatures tainted by magic.
What do you mean by you people?
I mean, look at you. Your skin is a weird color. Your
skin is weird.
Randomly sparking weird lights and magical energies. It's dangerous.
I have the weird.
Oh, and I have my crown on.
Magic energies.
That one's clearly mentally unstable, and that one got shrunk somehow. And why are the bird feathers glued to their back?
You don't get out much,
me?
do you, Sebastian?
I am part of the Empire.
Of course you are. You're doing good. You're doing a great job. I will definitely mark satisfied on survey or whatever.
All right. They lead you inside. It's the very, very bottom map. Well, it says guard room and then barracks. And they lead you through a series of passageways until you end up on the wrong page of the thing. There we go. All right. You get brought all the way back to the thing that's listed as Jerazone's chamber. Jerazone's quarters, sorry. Wait here. You find yourself... Sorry, go ahead.
I just lost everyone.
Everybody
Yeah,
here?
everything hiccuped again.
It's getting
everyone
better,
has little
though.
yellow bars.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
yellows. It'll get
The
there.
yellow.
Let's see if everything hiccups again, and it's showing green for me again.
Yeah, it's
There
getting
we go.
there.
So Stithel, you
Pixel's
started to
still
say
yellow.
something when it hiccuped for everything.
Are they leaving us alone in this room?
Yes, they close the door and walk away.
Okay, hey, everyone, come here. Gather.
Is there a window?
There is not. This is like built into the rock. It's a large bed with brass posts and silk curtains. And in the corner, you see there's a lyre engraved with elaborate figures that's leaning against the wall next to a cushioned stool.
Nope.
I think this is where we need to be
Nope.
for our mission.
Nope.
The interior means inside. We're inside.
I don't want to be inside.
This was point of me letting you lead. I figured we would be captured and taken in, and we could have.
We're not captured. We're guests still.
I shut the door.
But can't.
Yes,
don't
they
we just-
normally lock guests in rooms.
It's a fire safety thing. Trust me.
Do you know how fires? Yeah, it's fine.
I have it. I brought it with me. I'm gonna hold up the orb. Don't we just leave it here?
Put that away. Like,
Set it down.
Gail's gonna reach out real quick and
No, I
grab
didn't
it.
set it down all the way. I was just like mimicking.
Anyone who has Arcana can roll, by the way. As soon as that orb comes out.
I don't.
25.
12.
This is 16. Yeah, 25.
Anyone who beat a 15 immediately sees it start glowing a little bit brighter. And with the ones who got 20 or above, you definitely are familiar with magic that like seeks out and feeds on things. It's pulsing because it senses something, and I don't want to say it's trying to find it like it's an actual sentient predator type thing that's looking around, but it has the feel of something that's like, what I'm after is here. I can't quite find it.
That thing just
There's
grew
a treasure
brighter.
nearby.
Maybe we keep that covered for right now until we meet with Big Boss. Then maybe we pull it out. And
I was just told it needed to be brought to the interior.
Right,
We're
but
in the
maybe
interior.
you wait until we see Big Boss. Then you can pull it out and give it to the Lord. You know, like you said you would.
Were we supposed to just give it to them? I mean, I was never really. It was just.
No,
It was
this
never
was
really clear. I was.
This was sex joke.
Oh, wait, what?
You'll get there. Put the toy away. We will deal with it later.
There's nothing wrong with toys. Don't need to be embarrassed. Oh, I'm sorry. Vansel dispels the silence. I'm trying to dispel the silence. It's not coming down, though.
Nah, he's just speechless.
It's
He doesn't
alright.
get out.
I don't know what the joke was.
It will come
Really?
to you later. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I
I'm
knew
getting
what
the
it was.
feeling
I
this
just
is your first time away from home.
no. I'm always away from home. I
Sure you
have
are.
no home.
Well, that is sad.
I've been alone. Surrounded
I mean,
by
look,
I walk
darkness.
alone.
We're so close.
Is it the common thing for fairy villages to just disappear?
that
Or
close.
Chestnut was always talking about her village being
Anyone in
destroyed.
particular in her village?
No, just people. She never really lists names.
Nah.
No, that's not true. There was a hazelnut or something. Sister, I think maybe.
She doesn't have a sister. I mean, I wouldn't know that. She doesn't seem like the type to have a sister. As I glance at Vansel, like,
What are you
What?
doing right now? Why are you doing this with your face? Yes.
no one understands me. I'm just gonna put the orb away and go into the corner and just kind of like stand there and glare out my bangs.
A few moments pass.
Chat.
So, Thistle, please roll perception.
It's in my bag.
And anyone who's trying to pickpocket, please roll sleight of hand. And also roll perception.
You got this. Kissing it did not help.
Now, to be clear, do you have a bag of holding, Thistle?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Chestnut did.
I'm just checking because you going the orbs in my bag would definitely impact that if it's an extra dimensional space.
No,
that we
I
have to
don't. I
actually
don't
name
have a
things
bag
to
of
pull
holding.
out.
No, I just have a backpack. I see it more as like a satchel, maybe that's attached through my studded belt. Like it's not over my shoulders. It's like literally satcheled onto my
Well, then let's see. And I'm sorry, what was your perception again?
like a saddle bag. Oh, I rolled an entire 9.
Okay. And Ordis, what was your perception inside a hand? Okay. Ortis, your hand slips into Thistle's bag, trying to be subtle, waiting for the appropriate thing. You don't feel anything in there. As you quickly withdraw your hands without being noticed, you look around and you see Pickles going,
That's not my bag.
Oh. I give Pickles a really cheeky grin and then just immediately just walk away.
Pickles dives under the bed with it.
You all see Pickles dive under a bed.
Are they okay? Should someone check on that?
Come back out.
It's very dirty.
I guess
There's boxes and
your.
things.
Why did you jump under bed? You take something
Why-
from him and then you'll leave it under the bed.
Why is there a bed in here?
It's a prison cell. Usually they leave at least one person. You know,
We're not in the cell. We're in the quarters. Oh wait, that
should
was
try to open that door.
Yeah, did the door open?
Could I just like lockpick the door? Do I have lockpicks? Is this Baldur's Gate?
Did anyone actually check the door? Because I heard.
I tried to
Gale-
open.
Okay, it's not locked.
What?
Oh shit!
Okay.
I'm going out the door.
Gale just said it was locked, and then everyone just kind of went, "Okay, it's locked."
Well, I was wrong. And the pickles just left.
Pickles, as you
Where-
open the door, you see a figure
I told
walking
you
down the
we were
hallway.
prisoners.
What do they look like?
Human. Same uniform. Gray at their temples.
Go back in. There's one of those stupid, ugly people coming down.
You notice on their hand they have a white mark on their finger, like there should have been a wedding band.
I apparently got a really good look at their hand. They're lonely.
Maybe at least we was a friend.
Yeah, maybe this can be their friend.
I don't have any friends.
I know.
Door pops open and a figure, and like I said, looks human, same uniform, steps in.
Is it slow or is it slammy?
No, just not slow or fast. Just firmly opens the door. I am told you
Nice
arrived
to meet you.
in a magical vessel in which to submit to the new guidelines of Zeprek.
I mean, honestly, we were just looking to trade, but apparently you have new guidelines. So
Clearly, you know the edicts against magic in this city.
we are not from here.
And
Like
yet you arrived, and someone who was appointed as your leader agreed to cooperate with all requirements and restrictions.
Well, none of us are saying that we are not cooperating. You asked this why we were here. You said clearly.
Well then. What do you bring to trade? You bypassed the main gates, the main piers, and went straight into a military stronghold. Surely you have something powerful in trade?
Is that what this was? I thought this was giant mall, like shopping complex.
Those
This
evil
is
thinks
not?
They have a sense of humor.
I was not telling joke.
You are in the presence of Commander Jerazan's back. Sidak, sorry. And
That's
you do
okay.
well
And
to
sometimes I
watch
get my name
your
wrong too.
phrase
It's fine.
and tone. You have entered the command in the city of Zebrek, a land that has found itself purified and free of the corruption that is magic. All magical items must be turned over and surrendered to the capital for destruction. All magical creatures must undergo proper reorientation.
Look down at Pickles.
Magical pets unfortunately cannot remain. They will be properly taken care of in a humane way.
That is not my pet. His friend.
And the many
Also,
people that treat their animals as friends. I find
why
it
don't you
troubling
do your-
myself.
You must want to take this fairy thing.
My former spouse was much like that.
Former.
Yes. She was not willing to see the light or the reasonableness of this new path.
What happened to her?
She ran away with our child into the arms of a rival nobleman. A pathetic individual who refused to relinquish his magic or understand his betters.
This place sounds lovely.
sounds to me like she made the right decision.
So,
Sorry, the thing in
we're all
my
here to
chest is
cooperate,
coughing.
as you say. Very well. All of you may wait here a moment, and I will have someone escort you to decontamination.
Yep, definitely.
It's definitely where we will be going.
We would love to be decontaminated. It is.
Thank you very much, Jonathan, or whatever. What was his name
You
again?
can call me Lord Sadek.
Sure. Thank you very much, my Lord Sadek.
You still haven't told me what you plan to trade.
It's on the ship. I mean, you've things. Well, we had things from other places, like worlds and stuff, but you know, some of it is magical. Did not realize that you're so anti-magic, but you know,
I
guess
hold up the mop.
yeah, I guess we'll be getting rid of those two. But other than that, just like basic things like kitchen supplies. We definitely have those. Rugs. We have lots of rugs.
Are you trying to be funny?
No. It is. It is. Am I sounding like I am setting up joke, or maybe someone else wants to talk instead?
Business. Numbers.
Oh yes, of course.
Yay!
Lieutenant Sebastian, escort them to holding for decontamination. Aye, Lord Sadek. This way. Yes, this one. You muted
Oh.
yourself.
Gosh darn it!
You're very good at that. You're like, I want to talk. Mute.
Is he the only one in the room, Lord Sadek?
At the moment, yes. I mean, in the group, obviously.
And he's leaving.
He is calling in Lieutenant Sebastian again to escort you all to
Okay, so as he's... Oh, I just did it again. As he starts... This might be bad. I'm so sorry, party. I'm trying to be more responsible. As he starts to call, I'm going to cast command on him and tell him to leave.
Okay, make a spellcaster check.
I like pickles.
Here, I thought you were about to beam him with your morning star and be like, hey, look, he's going to do it again.
Not as well. I thought that was
Oh
going to
my gosh, these dice are cursed. Do I get to add anything to my roll? Do I get to...
D20 plus your casting stat plus your proficiency bonus.
I don't know what any of that is.
Go to your spells and it'll tell you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Still only a 13.
You go to cast your spell, nothing happens.
Do I go back to brooding in the corner?
He pauses and turns, and that is assault. We told you magic was not welcome here, creature.
That's very rude.
Give me
What are
one
you
reason
talking-
why I shouldn't simply handle your decontamination right now.
Can you tell us actually what this
watch.
decontamination actually entails? Like, are you
Yes.
trying to kill us, or
We will bring you all to proper, normal expectations and realities.
I gotta look like you.
We've developed the process. People no longer need to fear strange and unusual corruption by magic.
Am I
We
gonna
have
get taller?
found, with the proper outlook and the proper insight, people can erase the corruption and take on a normal physical body and appearance. Oh, you
and
talk.
if we say
Is that
no,
yes?
what if we refuse? What happens then?
Then you will be decontaminated and large. There is no place in
Oh.
Zabrek for the abnormal.
Get the large package. I want to be large. You have no idea what it's like looking at butts all day. It so sucks. I want to be.
They haven't left yet. They're
No.
still threatening us.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to not be a murder hobo.
Goodbye,
But
girls.
To be very clear, at no point did I think Chestnut was being a murder hobo. I teasing you about it, but you ran into a character that had a traumatic background with you that you did not like and did not trust. And your
I am
barbarian chose violence. It's not really out of character or wrong.
I'm gonna cast something again. I'm gonna try to cast reduce on them
Okay.
and make them small. There.
Please make an caster check.
I gotta get a new dice because I've been hurt before. Please don't hurt me.
I'm gonna kind of motion to
Don't
Pickles.
hurt me no more.
Psst, psst, Pickles. You might want to bring out. Oh,
Okay.
things start getting. No, don't throw it. You know, just take it out.
So that's a 25.
All right. You get your spell off. What's the save on it?
Constitution saving throw.
Well, on the good news, I rolled a 4. On the potentially bad news, let's see what the stats are. It's only a +6, so 10.
Okay, so that fails.
Yes, it does.
So can I try and pick him up? Because now he's 1/8 of his size. Or his weight is still down by 1/8.
Yeah, he shrinks.
Yeah.
He-
Okay. Can I try and pick him up, cover his mouth, hold down his arms? I mean, he's still about my size, but I'm pretty strong.
This is gonna be very descriptive. I'm gonna break off his legs.
And just shout to my friends, run. But I'm going to take him with me.
I stand there.
This seemed like a good idea in my
You know what?
head.
Go ahead and roll a grapple. No, I was just debating internally, like, is this a roll initiative moment, which it could be, or do I give you a chance to do it and see how the whole party reacts versus forcing into combat?
Okay, grapple, was that strength?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's, oh, I missed Chestnut. That's going to be a 21.
It's a friggin' 4 again. Okay, yeah, you grab him.
Okay, what do we do? No, go! Where to go?
Pickle starts running around in circles.
take out my spear with a blunt end and try to hit him in the side of the head to knock him out.
Pickles takes the shiny orb and does the same.
I just lean against the wall just to observe everything.
You clip him with the spear. You hit him with the orb.
Okay, so is he out?
Please roll a percentile dice.
Who has to roll the percentile dice?
Pickles, the one who's hitting someone with the orb, needs to roll a d100. Don't worry, I'm also rolling a d100.
$55.
You hit him with the staff. It doesn't seem to do. Like, he gets clocked to the side. Go ahead and roll damage. He's being held. I'll say it hits.
Anti-magic field, so none of the like magic stuff, right?
Roll Arcana to break through, or your spellcasting stat to.
It would be it's just my weapon, so.
Yeah, but it's still, you still get a. It was the same thing like when you ran up a Snickersnack. Squall got a roll to see if the Snickersnack stayed awake.
It's 21.
Yeah. Okay, your weapon's awake.
Cool. I gotta figure out what I do for damage. D8. I think I get to do a D6. Six. Bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The next time you hit that creature on this turn with a weapon attack, all damage dealt by the attack it becomes force damage, and the creature takes an additional 1d8 force damage attack. Okay. It's 19 damage, I guess.
Right. You club him across the temple and spits out a little blood on Thistle's shoe. And then Pickles runs up with the orb and goes, whack! The orb flares very brightly. You are all momentarily blinded. No mechanics, just for a second, it's just completely flashing light. Everything's gone. As the light recedes, the orb is glowing much brighter. And the person Thistle is holding looks different. Facial features are still, they're there. It's like the same face. But the skin is dark red, like lava rock. You see horns lifting up from the temple. And even like the uniform is gone. And they're wearing a very different set of noblemen's robes. No, they're not Naked Thistle, sorry. That look like they've seen better days. But does anyone have history? Go ahead and roll history for me, Ortis. All right. It tings something on your memory, but you have no idea what. But it looks like a very different set of nobles' robes that have definitely seen better days.
Pickles screams, drops the orb, and runs out.
I quickly grab the orb and pocket it.
Pickles makes a break for it. Or just picks
I'm
up the
still
orb.
holding on to this.
What does everyone else do?
Okay, so wait, what is it?
You don't know. It's red
Baby.
skinned. It's got horns.
Baby.
I'm gonna-
Clearly, you are also not. But you were. What are you? And why did you change?
I am the Sultan Jarzan Zetek, release me at once.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Yeah, I've never heard of you before, so you
So,
might
when
want
do you want
to
me
be a
to
little
bring them?
forced.
Pickle sees Lieutenant Sebastian walking in from the other door.
Pickles is gonna face hug it.
I was gonna say close the door, but okay.
Starts mopping his face.
Of course you haven't heard of me. You haven't even figured out how to cross the planar boundaries yet. None of your kind have. Primitives playing with magic. Let me go.
Can I hug him to death?
Are we still feeling the anti-magic thing around us, or is it just
A little bit, yeah.
okay?
Pickles, go ahead and make an attack roll as you face hug the random.
He picked up his buddy's shift today. He's just like, you know what? I'm gonna be a really nice guy. I'm gonna pick up John's shift. He's just had a really bad day.
Yeah, Tom's kid's birthday was today, so I came in. You rolled a 1. You leap at this guy who just like military instinct training kicks in, and he just goes wham. You take 1 point of damage as like a rifle barrel cracks you across the face as you just get flung to the side. I mean, at that point, I think I'll just say everyone roll initiative. We probably won't get super far into this fight, but
Ooh.
I know we're around the 3 hours mark, but we'll at least get the ball rolling and set up the initiative order.
8.
23.
9.
Oh, nice. Same
I
here.
got 23.
Nice.
What's your guys' dexes?
Well, I took that feat, so I've got +10 to my initiative.
I think Gail goes first. And I'm sorry, which
33.
of you were ahead of who? Pickles and Thistle?
I got 8.
Oh, I got a 9.
9. Okay, so Thistle is slightly ahead of Pickles.
It's okay, Pickles got the wind knocked out of them.
Okay, but the one guy is still reduced, technically, right? So they get disadvantage on strength saves, and any strength roll,
Mhm.
and
And you have
their
to-
weapons do 1d4 less damage.
Yep. Gale. What would the Mage of Waterdeep like to do?
You say you're from another plane of existence? This is what you are? And you come here to just kill magical creatures? Yeah, I don't think
You
so.
wouldn't confirm. I don't understand why I'm here.
And then she'll just flip the spear around and just try to I'll use a bonus action to try to cast Hunter's Mark. Do I need to roll a thing? Okay. It's a natural 17 plus 9.
Okay, you cast your spell.
Okay. So ding that here. Level 1 spell gone. So then I Hunter's Mark him, then I will attack. It's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Second attack. Does he have any weapons or anything?
Not that you see on him, no.
Okay. I will not. And he's already being grappled, so I don't need to trip him or anything. Yeah, I'll just do the regular hits right now. The other one was a 10 plus 12, so 22. Yeah, so
22?
both
Okay.
those hit. So I haven't done damage yet, so let me do damage real quick. So I'm one-handing the spear since I have a shield. And then I got a marked, and I've got Hunter's Mark.
No need to double up the hands. He's not that big.
10,
No kids, I got to it first. Ha.
14, 17 plus 9, 24. Let's see, 26 damage for the first attack.
26 damage. Okay. And you'll next.
That's for the first hit. Second hit is 13, 22 damage for the second attack.
Okay. 48 in total. Understood.
14. Yeah. Indeed, it's my turn.
Good. You just stab away. The mark appears over him. Wait. Stealing the Doritos. Sorry. Vansel is munching corner chips.
I was gonna say, is it the rabbit trying to eat him?
Sorry about that. You stab at him twice. Blood spilling across him. Almost like licking like flame. Burns you a little bit, Thistle. No damage again, just flavor. But Ortis. You see this all go to hell. And Gale just stabs the guy. Because this party will always have someone with a spear and an attitude problem.
She hunts people from different planes. It's just what she does. And he was a dick. He was going to kill him. At least Pickles.
Oh, he was going to turn human.
I didn't want Pickles to be human. I don't want to be a human. Especially not Pickles. Plus, he said Pickles was
just
my
like, Pickles doesn't want to get neutered.
Do I see Pickles and the guy outside, or is
That's around the corner? No. You know, Pickles ran outside. You definitely heard. Ah!
Oh. I'm gonna just hold my action.
Okay. Sadek. Where'd it go?
Subtract 10 damage from that.
Okay.
I misunderstood how planar warrior worked. I think you have to do that every time. It's as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see the next time you hit that creature on this turn. So I did it I didn't because I did Hunter's Mark. So
Okay. You see him just glare at you all. We'll see how well this lasts. And he closes his eyes and mutters something, and you see his eyes snap back open, and there's just this bright flame going on. As a giant column of fire just materializes in the room. As basically a ringed wall 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet basically bigger than the room, just except roll percentile, Pickles. You started the orb, you're in charge of it.
$48.
The fire appears for half a second, and then you see it all get sucked into the orb, which starts glowing brighter.
Ortis has it now, right?
Ortis is very bright pockets. That must be scary watching this fire go towards your pants.
Yeah. Ortis, a column of fire appears and then swirls and strikes right at your crotch.
I'm gonna get new too.
But then you're okay. And Seduct yells, Sebastian, as we've discussed. And then it's Thistle's turn.
Okay, so my question is, if I am holding him grappled, and I only have Morning Stars as my weapons, can I can't really attack
you can
him,
still
can
hit
I?
him, and it's a one-handed weapon.
Okay, so I can still keep him held and hit him.
Unless I am remembering a Morning Star very wrong.
Just change to your legs.
I mean, no, it is a
grapple with
one-handed
your
weapon.
legs.
Okay, that would work, and I'll just start pounding on him.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hit him with my Morning Star, because I'm not a barbarian, so I can't rage.
Yeah,
That's
it's just a D8 piercing damage weapon. It's not. There's nothing about it that
Yeah,
says it's two-handed
okay.
or anything.
Oh my goodness. 14. Guessing doesn't hit.
14 misses, unfortunately.
All right, and then I'm gonna hit with my offhand. Oh my freaking gosh. 18.
18 hits.
Okay. So I just do this since my offhand. It's just the straight 1d8. I don't add anything to it.
If you're wielding two Morning Stars,
Right.
without two weapon fighting, either the feat or the weapon is just 1d8. Yep.
Which I do have 2 weapon fighting.
Do you
Do
have
I?
the feat two weapon fighting, or do you have the fighting style two weapon fighting?
I have
She
the
has
fighting
both.
style.
She has both.
Oh, she has both built in? Okay.
I have both.
Well, in that case, you add your stat to your attack roll and damage, just like any other.
Okay. So that is...
And that would explain why you're dual wielding Morning Stars.
So that's 15 damage on my offhand
15?
hit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my second attack. And I have got to go burn some dice. Why? I think it's a question
You
for
can't
Corey later.
Burn dice that we just gave you.
No, I switched because they were so
What
bad.
type
I'm using
of
some of my
monster
own.
are you?
No, I had to switch. These ones did really well in a different game,
Using
but that's not
trustless
important. 13. Wait, no,
Trustless
those might.
Dad.
Yeah, it's a 13 again, so that doesn't hit.
Nope, unfortunately not. So you swing, he's like dodging around in your grip. You keep like
that's-
having to veer off a little bit so you don't hit yourself.
That's my whole turn.
That was Thistle. Sebastian looks at Pickles and runs into the room. Right, sir. I wish we were safely away. And you know what? You made a good point that Ortis has the orb. Ortis, go ahead and roll me a d100.
$23.
Okay. All right. The creature's eyes again flare. This time the orb doesn't absorb. This time you all feel a strange sensation. As Ortis, you instinctively pull the orb out of your pouch to look at it as it's pulsing. And the creature that you've been calling, that's calling himself Sedek, their eyes flash with fire again. I'm going to give you all a choice as we get ready to wrap up this game. You can choose one person and roll a d100 to see what happens, or you can each individually roll d100s.
Maybe
I'll
we
roll my
all
own
roll
D100.
d100s.
We each
Let's just
roll
all
up.
roll a d100.
Okay.
Watch, we come to find out 4 bad things gonna happen instead of 1.
85.
Do I re-roll or?
Yeah, this is a separate roll. It's not
Okay.
All right, I have Pickles, Ortis, Thistle, and Gale.
Either Low is
Everyone
really good,
create new characters.
or
Not yet. 1, 2, 3,
ha,
4, 5, 6,
joke's on you.
7, 8, 9, 10,
I already have
11,
it.
13, 14, 15, 16. Sorry, I can't do. I can do math. I really can.
I can't.
Real quick, what's 100 divided by 16? Never mind. I got a calculator up.
A number.
All right,
6 1/4.
6.25%. Yep. All right, and you guys are all brilliantly in order. You all flash away. You feel yourself ripped, pulled away from where you are. As I realize this computer does not have a calculator. Hold please while I grab my phone. This computer is missing so many basic features that I'm just like, what the Gale, as you stagger to your feet after the momentary dizziness, feeling yourself pulled, you find yourself standing amongst a strange wilderness. Statues in various corners. Not that Gale necessarily knows what they are, but with a very Mayan feeling to them. Animals of all sorts and shapes, walking here and there, leaning down at a savanna, drinking water from a small oasis. So that was you. Next we have Ortis. Ortis, you find yourself within an enormous city laid out in a very even grid. The buildings appear to be metal, stone, no wood of any sort. People walking by avoid eye contact, focused on where they're going, but not engaging with anything beyond what they need. And as you look around the outer edges of the city, you see enormous points rising up like a giant rib cage that you're sitting inside the creature of. Pickles? Pickles, you find yourself in a small village on the edge of an idyllic forest. You look around, and it's a strange contrast. There's a forest this way. There's this lovely city going up a gentle hill. And then off in the other direction, there is this gout and gouge in the rock where lava is rising up. And there's a palace built as if on lava flows and in fire, sitting right next to the forest, but the forest isn't burning. And last but not least, Thistle. you find yourself not in a town. At least not a town like you would think of it. Instead, 3 enormous spires, like rounded skyscrapers, reach up into the sky, bridges crisscrossing between them. The air is choked with smoke and fog in almost all directions. You see figures in the distance, but no one seems to have spotted you or be near you yet. And all of you, as you look in different directions, see... I wish I had the map in front of me so I could make a reference point. In different directions for each of you, because it's different places, you see an enormous spire reaching up into the sky. And when I say enormous, I mean it hurts your eyes because it breaks your brain a little bit, but like if you look over at the base of the horizon where you can first see it, and as you go up, your eyes never seem to be able to find the top if you follow it steadily. But if you blink, or like just sweep your eyes across the top down, you see the top of it. And strangely across the top there is what has to be enormous at this distance. A ring floating above the tip. And that's where we'll pick up next game. Everyone can make sure they ding to the next level, by the way. And we will pick up on confirming date real quick. This should be the... Is the 2nd going to be okay? Because I know that's a special date that we are trying to see if we can get there.
So I probably can make it, just not on time, because I also have to go to my niece's play at 7 o'clock that night. She's Elsa in Frozen Jr.
We will talk more, and we will let everyone know when we're going to game again. But we will be picking up again as our heroes find themselves in different places, since they didn't want to trust one person to roll for them.